Hello, everybody, and welcome to game number 3 of the semifinal series number 2, as I've been calling it, because it's the 2 and the 3 seeds doing battle, the Stars and the Wings. You see there what happened at Yankee Stadium. The Wings dominated, winning 5-0 in the first game, 10-1 in the second game. But now the scene shifts to Wrigley Field for game number 3. I will play as the Stars, make minimal decisions. And here are the lineups for the Stars. And we're going to get rid of Downing being the DH. They always like using catchers to be the DH. So this Stars team is mostly made of 80s. There are 12 travelers per team per a draft that was held. And I think when I do season 2 of this, I'm going to change it to where it's era specific, and maybe there will just be a team of travelers instead of travelers being sorted amongst the teams. So we're going to put Elmer Smith in the 9 hole, move Murphy to 7, Carter to 8. And here's the opponent's lineup. Yeah, they love putting guys in that are backup catchers. So put Mark Teixeira in for the Wings, another traveler, and he will be the DH hitting second.
Pitching for Stars, Frank Tanana.
Frank Tanana getting the start for the Stars. It's a blustery day here at Wrigley on this evening. It's actually a night game. 28 mile per hour wind going left to right. Right to left, I'm sorry. So Nellie Fox is going to lead it off for the Wings. He is 4 for 9 so far this series. Game number 3, the Stars looking for their first win. It's Tanana deals. Brett Giambi first out. Let's show you the lineup here for the Wings, as I forgot to do that. And now we could show you the defensive lineup for the Stars. Pause it if you need to look at it a little more. And here is the log for Frank Tanana, who I don't think saw a lot of action in the regular season. But the Stars have nominated him to play in Game 3. Actually, no, he pitched 219 in the third innings. His last start was the 9-8 win against the Pioneers, where he went 8 2/3, gave up 8 runs, but they kept him in there. Teixeira now up, first at bat this series and the playoffs. That's K number 1 for Frank Tanana. And now we go to Hank Aaron, who is 2 for 7, hitting .286 in the playoffs thus far. That's a K for Tanana.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Wings 0. Stars coming to bat.
So the Wings go scoreless. I'm sorry. You got dueling lefties today as Warren Spahn hitting the mound for the Wings. Let's show you the lineup for the Stars. 1980s. The Wings are 1950s team for the most part. And although Elmer Swift's obviously a traveler, Jason Giambi is a traveler. And here is the defensive layout for the Wings in this third game. And Spahn will show you his pitching profile, show you his starts. His last game was a 6-8 loss, 8-6 loss to the Ironmen, September 13. And he gave up 4 runs earned, 8 runs total. And he has pitched 247 and a third innings. So Ryan Sandberg, Rhino leading off for I was going to say the Cubs, but it's for the Stars. They're playing at Wrigley Field, 1984 Wrigley Field, which didn't have lights, but, we're using a little bit of license here. Sandberg, this is his first at-bat of the playoffs, and he looks at a strikeout. Robin Yount for 7. Base hit to right. Puts Yount aboard. Dave Winfield, they used to call him Daddy Longlegs, 2 for 8 in the playoffs. And Spahn will deal to him. Hit well to center, but right to Mickey Mantle. The Oklahoma kid with the putout. That's 2 gone for Dwight Evans. His first at bat in the playoffs. And that's a walk. And Evans moves to first, and he out moves to second for Jason Giambi. And he's hitting 1 for 4 in the playoffs. And now the bases are full of stars. 2 outs. George Brett, the 6-hitter. They have moved him down the lineup. He is 2 for 8. He had 1 RBI in the first 2 games. Slow grounder. Banks. Hodges. Safe is the call. An infield hit for Brett. Everybody moves up the base, and it's 1-0. Brett had the only RBI that the Stars have had coming into the first 2 games, and now he has another. Dale Murphy seeing his first playing time in the series. Hit well to left center. Musial will make the play, though.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Stars 1, Wings 0.
Stay with us for tomorrow's games. We're going to play game 4s of both series, and then when one series ends, we will play 2 games a day from the series. Post them on YouTube so that you all can have them. Mickey Mantle, 2 for 7, hitting .286. I've been doing most of my posting overnight lately. That's hit well to left, but Winfield comes in, makes the play for the first out. Stan Musial went 3 for 8 in the first 2 games. That's hit well to right center. Murphy making the play right at the wall for out number 2. Eddie Matthews 2 for 6 in the first 2 games. He had a homer in one of the first 2 games. Murphy with the play.
2 runs, no hits, no errors. Stars 1, Wings 0.
Gary Carter has gone 0 for 6 in the first 2 games. And this is a soft line drive to Eddie Matthews for the first out. Elmer Smith, first at bat in the playoffs. Grounder third, Matthews Hodges gets the out. 2 out now for Ryan Sandberg, 0 for 1 and a K. Matthews with another kind of soft line drive.
No errors. Stars 1, Wings 0.
So we go now to the top of the third, a 1-0 score. Stars hold the lead here. They will win their first game this series. The top of the fourth is going to be led off by Gil Hodges, 1 for 4. 1 walk, 1 K in this series. A sinking fly ball, and Winfield gets to it. A very good left fielder, a 9. Best fielders could be a 10. And 8 arms, so you really don't want to test him. Ernie Banks, 2 for 7. Walked in the first at bat, and now that Tanana has his third K. Tanana, by the way, could go 130 pitches, as you hear the hot dog vendors. Spahn can go 145. And Del Crandall is up, the number 9 hitter for the Wings. His first at bat this playoff, and that's going to be a base hit, which Crandall stretches to a double. Hit it to about right center. So back to the top of the order, and Nellie Fox, who is 0 for 1. First hit for the Wings, and that's a fly ball to Dale Murphy.
2 runs, 1 hit, no errors. Stars 1, Wings 0.
So the Stars go to their half of the third, trailing 2 games to none. Yount, 1 for 1 today, 1 for 8 for the playoffs. This is hit to left. Musial didn't have to move much to make the first out. Dave Winfield, 0 for 1. Musial again, 2 outs. Pardon me. Now down to Dwight Evans, who walked in his first at bat. Grounder to second, and an error on the throw to Hodges. And they will award Fox with what he doesn't want to be awarded, an error. First error of the game puts Evans at first base, a 7 runner. And Giambi is now up. He walked the first inning. Oh, a line drive right back to Warren Spahn.
No hits, 1 error. Stars 1, Wings 0.
Mark Teixeira is 0 for 1 and a K in his first at bat. Hit to left, and Winfield's got it. 1 out. Hank Aaron, Hammer and Hank, is 0 for 1 and a K. This is hit well to left center. Forget about that one. That bounces off the scoreboard. And Hammer and Hank has tied the game at 1-1 with a solo shot. Mickey Mantle 0 for 1 today. And this is hit foul territory. Brett making the play for the second out. And now we have Stan Musial up 0 for 1, 3 for 9 in the playoffs. Slow grounder to first. No, it's a line drive, which Giambi caught.
Wings 1, Stars 1.
Bottom of the fourth now, a 1-1 tie. George Brett up 1 for 1 this series. Hit well to center. Mantle moved fast, made the putout. Dale Murphy is 0 for 1. Matthews, Hodges, second out. Gary Carter, 0 for 1. 0 for 7 for the playoffs. He's looking for his first hit, but he gets a walk. So that's his first on-base time. Elmer Smith, 0 for 1 today. That's a base hit to right, and Carter will make it to third, there was a throw, and that allowed Smith to get to second. So now we go back to the top of the order, third time through, and Ryan Sandberg, who is 0 for 2 and a strikeout. Hit well to right center, but it's going to stay in the park, and Aaron's going to make the play.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Wings 1, Stars 1.
Tie score, third game of this series between the Wings and the Stars. Winners goes to the championship series, and the losers will have to wait till next year. Eddie Matthews is 0 for 1. And this is hit to right, and Evans is going to get to that. Gil Hodges is 0 for 1. Base hit Hodges. And now you got Ernie Banks, 0 for 1 and a K. Hit 220 during the regular season. Hit the center, and that's gone. Mr. Cub hits a homer to dead center. That looked like it almost hit the scoreboard, that big unelectric scoreboard in center field. That almost hit that. And just like that, the Wings are looking at a 3-1 lead with 1 out in the top of the fifth for Del Crandall. Crandall only 193, and he has a base hit to left. But filled in for Yogi Berra when he needed time between catching duties. Nellie Fox 0 for 2, third time through for the Wings now. This is hit to right. Evans watches it go, and Nellie Fox has a rare homer. And the score now 5-1, and that's going to be it for Frank Tananadakari. And we're looking at who should come in. And we're going to go with Dave Stieb.
Pitching for Stars, Dave Stieb.
So Steve, let's look at his log. He was not used too many times. He's only pitched 7 innings. You see it there. His last action was on September 5th. This is September 20th on the game calendar, because we just played the 154 games straight through. Texera is 0 for 2 and a K, and the right-hander will deal. And this is hit to right, and Evans gets to that. 2 outs now for Hank Aaron, who got this started with a homer in his last at-bat. Up the middle, a base hit for Hammer and Hank. Mickey Mantle, 0 for 2. And that got by Carter, but Aaron did not move up. Count 2-2 to the Mick. Hit well to right. And Evans watches that one go. A home run for Mickey Mantle. A 2-run shot. And the Wings have put up 6 in the 5th inning to take a 7-1 lead. Stan Musial is 0 for 2. He's on board. And this is turning a nightmare inning for the Stars in a game they really need to win. Eddie Matthews 0 for 2. And that's a K for Steve.
6 runs, 6 hits, no errors, wings 7, stars 1.
Robin Yount will lead off the bottom of the fifth. Span is at 72 pitches, and Steve needed 19, the lefty. I said he was a righty. He's a lefty. And maybe he bats left. Okay, but he's not going to come up to it with bat here unless something really unusual happens. So Yount 1 for 2, 1 for 9 for the playoffs. Grounder. Oh, a beautiful play by Banks. Making the throw over to Hodge is for the first out. Dave Winfield 0 for 2. He is 2 for 10 for the playoffs. This is hit well to right. Aaron collects it off the wall, and Winfield with his third with a triple. That, if you count his 9 triples in the regular season, that was number 10. Dwight Evans 0 for 1 and a walk. So the Stars needing runs. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to bring home Winfield. 7-2 your score. Jason Giambi is 0 for 1 with a walk. K number 2 for Warren Spahn, bringing up George Brett. That's a base hit. Evans moves to third, and now the Stars might have a rally going. Dale Murphy 0 for 2. Banks, beautiful play over to Hodges.
1 run, 3 hits, no errors, wings 7, stars 2.
The Stars were looking for a big inning, but they do not get it. They just collect 1 run, 7-2 going into the top of the 6th. Gil Hodges is 1 for 2. That's a walk. Ernie Banks 1 for 2. Base hit. Hodges moves up to second. Dale Crandall 2 for 2 and a double. That's K number 2 for Dave Steve. He was at 30 pitches. Got to watch him now. Nellie Fox, 4th time through for the Wings. 1 for 3, a homer, and 2 RBIs. Sandberg gets the force at second with Yount to retire Banks. So it's Hodges at third. Fox at first for Mark Texera, who is 0 for 3. That's going to be a base hit. That brings Hodges home, and Fox moves over to third base on the single by Mark Texera. And the score now 8-2. The Wings get the run back they gave up in the bottom of the 5th. Hank Aaron, 2 for 3, a homer, an RBI, and a strikeout. Base hit. That brings in Fox. That moves Texera to third and Aaron to second. And we're going to pull Dave Steve. 9-2 now. Who do we bring in? That's the problem. Mike Scott's going to come in.
Pitching for Stars, Mike Scott.
The power pitcher of the Houston Astros. Let's show you what he did in the regular season. He only pitched in 2 games. His last was August 4th, so he might have some cobwebs. Mantle, 1 for 3. He's on board with a walk. Stan Musial is 0 for 2. Sandberg to Giambi for the third out.
No errors, wings 9, stars 2.
So the Wings up a touchdown now at 9-2. Gary Carter 0 for 1 and a walk. Banks to Hodges again. Banks just playing his fanning off at the shortstop position. That's the first out. Elmer Smith 0 for 2. So left field, and Musial's got that. A nice play as it almost got by Musial, but he recovered. Back to the top of the order, 4th time through for Ryan Sandberg. 0 for 3 and a K today. That's hit well to left. Forget about that one. Rhino, another Cub hitting a home run at Wrigley Field. And that makes the score 9-3. Robin Yount, 1 for 3. Hodges to Spahn covering first base.
1 hit, no errors, wings 9, stars 3.
So Mike Scott out there, 6 pitches into his allotted 70, we think. Eddie Matthews 0 for 3 and a K today. That's K number 1 for the fireballer from Houston. Gil Hodges 1 for 2 and a walk. Hit the left. Wynn carrying it a little bit, but Winfield making the play at the warning track. Wynn, by the way, is now out to center at 27 miles per hour. Ernie Banks 2 for 3, a homer and 2 RBIs. That's K number 2.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Wings 9, Stars 3.
So if the outcome holds, the Wings will have a 3-game-to-none series lead going into the 4th game. Dave Winfield up for the Stars. The Stars need runs. 1 for 3 and a triple today. Up the middle, but Banks, another super play over to Hodges for the first out. Dwight Evans, 1 for 2, a walk and a ribby. Foul ball. Count now 0-2 to Dewey. And he is on board with another walk, his second of the day, the 4th for Spawn. Bringing up Jason Giambi, 0 for 2 and a walk and a K. That is K number 3. George Brett is 2 for 3 today. Hit well to right, but a foul ball. The animation a little screwy there. It was a foul ball. The count 0-2 to George. Fox to Hodges, side retired.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Wings 9, Stars 3.
Del Crandall up for the Wings in the 8th. He is 2 for 3 and a double and a K today. Popped it up. Carter's got it. 1 out. Nellie Fox, 1 for 4, a homer and 2 RBIs. Brett Giambi, second out. Mark Teixeira is 1 for 4, a ribby and a K. Scott to Giambi, 3 outs.
Nothing across in the top of the 8th. Wings 9, Stars 3.
Dale Murphy 0 for 3 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Spawn still out there. He is at 118 pitches. So there could be a scenario where if he stays and he pitches in the 9th, they could get to him. So it's not over yet if you're a Stars fan, I don't think. Murphy 0 for 3 today. Popped it up. Can Matthews get to it? Yes, he can. First out. Gary Carter 0 for 2 and a walk. Banks safe at first, so Carter gets his first hit, the infield variety. First hit of the playoffs. And we're going to bring in a pinch hitter for Elmer Smith. And we're looking at a right-handed hitter who can hit lefties. And we're going to go with Pedro. Nope, we're going to go with Cal Ripken.
Pinch hitting for Stars, Cal Ripken.
The Iron Man seeing his first at-bat in this playoff series. That's going to be a base hit. That puts Carter at second for Ryne Sandberg. 1 for 4. He had a homer in his last at-bat. 5th time through the lineup for the Stars. He got the last 2 runs. That's hit well, but Mantle's going to come in and catch that sinking fly ball. Second out for Robin Yount, who is 1 for 4. Banks, box with a force.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors. Wings 9, Stars 3.
Wind dying down. The temperature now down to 63 degrees. The wind now at 21 mile per hour out to center. Hank Aaron is 3 for 4, a homer, 2 RBIs, and a strikeout. Sandberg, Giambi, first out. Mickey Mantle, 1 for 3, a walk, a homer, 2 RBIs. Foul ball. And the count 1-1. K number 3 for Mike Scott, who has pitched the best amongst the pitchers for the Stars today. Stan Musial is 0 for 3 and a walk, and that's K number 4 for Mike Scott. Dave Winfield up, 1 for 4 and a triple. Bottom of the ninth, K number 4 for Warren Spahn. He's at 142. They probably in this situation would leave him in. Dwight Evans, 1 for 2. Banks, Hodges, another out. And now the last chance for the Stars is going to be the left-handed hitter Jason Giambi, 0 for 3. And that's going to do it. Fox with the put-out, the game is over. The Wings win 9-3. They now take a 3-0 lead in this series.
The final score from Wrigley Field: Wings 9, Stars 3. Warren Spahn picks up the win. Frank Tananoff picks up the loss. Ernie Banks hit home run number 1 on the season. Nellie Fox hit number 1. Mickey Mantle hit number 1. Hank Aaron hit number 1. Ryne Sandberg hit number 1. Time of the game: 2 hours, 33 minutes.
So that'll do it for game number 3 of this series. The Wings will play in the afternoon. We'll have that game first on this channel Saturday. And the Wings are looking to clinch the series in the daytime, and then the Futurist Explorers series will be the nighttime game. This has been Big Paulie. Godspeed, God bless. We will do it all again soon, and bye-bye for now, everybody.